Hey guys, I'm Chloe Gregor from East River Pilates, and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates glutes workout. Glute strength is so important to help stabilize your pelvis so that you move better, you stand better, you exercise better. I see the glutes as part of our core, so let's get them really strong. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start down on the mat on our sides, really get the side of the glute working. So we'll lay down. You can either use a pillow for your head or you can just extend an arm out. I'm gonna extend an arm out today. Arm goes out. I'm gonna rest the side of my head down on the arm. Now, my arm is in line with the rest of my spine. I'm in one long line, and then I'm gonna pick those feet up and move them back so that they're also in line with my spine and my head. So this one long line. From here, we wanna make sure the hips are stacked. We wanna have this space underneath the lower waist to get set up. And then we're gonna lift both of the feet up, squeeze the heels together for our first exercise. Squeeze those heels, we're gonna lift this top knee up, exhaling to lift, and then inhale to lower it down. Good, keep the rib cage drawing in, keep the heels actively squeezing together. This is gonna fire up through the outside of that left hip, that left glute as you spiral open. You can have this top hand on the hip just to notice if there's any rocking or tilting back, or you could place the hand in front of you. Good, exhaling as you lift and down. Our last one like this. And then we lift the knee up, we hold it. We just lower it halfway down. We lift it all the way up. Lower it halfway down. Exhale to lift all the way up. Good, make sure that side waist is still lifted. Make sure those hips are still stacked so we're not letting the pelvis rock back, because then the movement won't actually come from our glutes and it will come from us just rolling over. Good, keep lifting up, getting that big range. One more like that. And then we come into our kick-outs next. We're gonna lower the knee down so the knees kiss together. We spiral open and then we keep the thigh where it is, but we kick the legs straight out. We bend the knee, the heels will connect, and then we lower the knees will connect. That's one. We spiral open, we exhale to kick, we inhale, exhale down. So we inhale, exhale, kick, inhale, exhale down. Keep that going. The challenge here is to really keep the thigh still as we kick that leg out. By now you should be feeling lots of work through that top glute. Feel that strength building in that top hip. And keep trying to spiral this thigh open. So you're spiraling the knee as wide open as you can. Take breaks whenever you need. This is our last one. And then we're gonna open out. We're gonna kick out. We're gonna hold it there and just drop the bottom leg down. Now really spiral this top leg open, flex through the foot, and you're gonna draw little tiny circles with that leg. We're gonna go 5 each way. Keep that lower waist lifted, and then 5 the other way. Lift a little higher, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then bend it in, drop it down. Good job. We're gonna go onto the other side now. So lift yourself up. Good. We'll do a good stretch at the end. Swing those legs around and come and set yourself up on the other side. So we extend the arm out, lining my body up, head in line with my spine, and then I slide those feet back so that they're in line with my butt as well. My hips are stacked right over left, and I find this lift, thinking about the energy drawing away from the mat to activate through that lower oblique, and that's really gonna get us working into the right muscles in that upper hip. We lift those feet to a hover without losing that lift of the side of the waist, squeeze the heels together, and then we open that knee and we close. Open and down. Choose where you're gonna put that top hand. Good, it will feel a little bit more supported with the hand in front of you, so you could always place it there. Good, or if you wanna notice if you're rocking back at all, take that top hand onto your hip, and then you'll feel if there's any rocking back of that pelvis. Good, last one here. And then we lift all the way up. We hold it up there and we come into those little pulses. We go halfway down, we go all the way up. Inhale down, exhale, lift, keep the pelvis stacked, and think about drawing in through your abdominals here as well. So you're actively using your core as well, even though it's a glute exercise, it's a butt exercise, and this will help us really activate through the right group of muscles. 2 more like this, 1 more, and then we lower all the way down. The knees are gonna kiss together. We spiral the leg open and we're gonna come into our kick outs. We kick that leg out, we bend the knee, the heels connect, we lower the knee, the knees connect. So we open, Exhale, kick. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lower. And you can tie in the breath with that movement. Remembering as you open out, you want to hold that position of the thigh when you kick, when you bend, and only then lower down. So we're working into this external rotation of our hip. Good. And if you're like me, your butt should be burning by now. Good. Keep it going. Spiral it open. We've got 3 more. Good. Last 2. Last one. We're going to kick it out. We're going to hold it out. We drop the bottom leg now. Leg is really straight, but think about plugging that thigh bone into the hip socket a little and circle it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the other way for 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then bend it in, drop it down. Let's give those glutes a bit of a stretch. Roll onto your back. Good, you'll take your left ankle across the right thigh, hands will thread through to the back of that leg, interlace the fingers, and pull that shape in towards your chest so that you feel a nice stretch. You can hold this stretch for as long as you need, and then we'll release it and come to the other side. Ankle across that knee for a figure 4 stretch, hands will thread through, pull the shape in towards the chest, keeping the tailbone nice and heavy, and then we'll release that and come on up. We're gonna come onto our forearms. So you want your elbows right underneath your shoulders, and we're gonna get a little bit more into the back of the glutes as well as the side of the glutes as well. So we wanna lift through the chest, knees start underneath the hips, pull the ribs in, pull the abs in. We're gonna start with the left side. We'll flex that left foot, and then we're gonna lift the left leg up to the ceiling like your foot, the sole of the foot's gonna reach right up, and then inhale to lower it down. Now as the leg lifts, you wanna make sure that the lift is coming from the back of the hip and not from the lower back arching. So pull those abdominals in and really feel the squeeze through the back of that hip, through the glute muscle and also through the hamstring as you lift it up. Good, open up, slowly down. Good, pull those abdominals in. Last 2 like that. Good, keep those hips square so your right hip is right over the knee, and then we're gonna lift up and hold it. We do little pulses right up. If you're not sure what's happening to your pelvis, take a quick look down and make sure your right thigh is vertical as you pulse this leg up. 1 more like that, and then come in. We're gonna come a little bit out to the side. Your left hand is gonna plant down where your left elbow was, and we're gonna rotate the chest a little out this way, and then we're gonna open that leg out to the side, swing it open, and then slowly lower it down. Now I'm lifting right up out of this right hip. My whole body is twisted over, and I'm swinging that leg all the way up and out. Now you might even feel this in your stabilizing leg as well as the lifting leg. Really working into those glute muscles, your gluteus maximus, gluteus medius. They're all working, we're building strength. 1 more like that, and then we're gonna circle it. We're gonna open the leg out to the side and circle it up and around, down and in. Big circles, up and around. We're gonna go 5 each way. 1 more like this, and then 5 big circles the other way. We reach it up and back, we circle it around and down and in. You should feel all this work build, still strong through the core. For another 3. Good, 2 more like that. Last one, and then bring it all the way in. And we'll set up on the other side. So we come down onto those elbows, set the body up again, look down, make sure your hips are right above the knees, lift through the chest, pull those ribs in, abs in, and then we lift the right leg straight up and we lower it down. Exhale to lift, inhale in. Good, as you lift up, make sure the hips aren't swaying over to the left. They'll probably want to, but you've got to really use your obliques, use that core. You can gaze down to make sure the left thigh is still vertical, and we're not letting that hip sway out to the side. Good, on the next one, we're gonna lift it up. We hold it up there, and we do little footprints on the ceiling. Press and press, feel that squeeze through the back of the hip. Pull those abdominals in as we pulse it up. For 2, last 1, and bring it in. Good, we press. Right hand down and we open the chest. So we're actually twisting through the body here. And then we swing that right leg open to the side, and we bring it back down. Good, feel that work into the side of the hip. Really lift and open as high as you can so that we're really getting some work into the sides of those glutes, the sides of those hips as we swing it open, slowly on the way down. Feel the work in the bottom leg as well. Good, exhaling to open, shoulders away from your ears, great. We open out to the side, circle it up and around, big circles of those hips. Good, 2. Good, 1 more this way, and then we reverse it, other way to finish. We go for 5, and 4, and 3, last 2, last 1, bring it in, and you are all done. Thank you so much for watching. This is a great workout to add on to any of your other workouts, or you could do it by itself. If you want more workouts, subscribe below.